My goal here is to turn this old VCR rewinder into a cassette cleaner because I have some pretty dirty VHS cassettes. If you see here, look at that mold. Got some light on there, but you can see all the mold on this VHS I have. So I need to get this mold cleaned up. I haven't played these tapes in 25 years or more. This is from '96. So yeah, I probably haven't played this since around '97. So we're talking 28 years. So my goal is to turn this rewinder into a cleaner so I can clean these tapes up. So it rewinds it, and I just take this little, I think I have the screwdriver. What I want to do is speed the reel, and I want to clean the tape up here. That's my goal. So I just got this used off eBay for 20 bucks. I did not want to spend $100 to buy an actual cleaner because these tapes ain't worth that to me, but I did clean one tape inside my VCR, but I don't want all the dust from the mold getting in the components, and that's what it was doing. So I mean, this is what I'm going to use. So apparently what I do here is, someone said just take this top out, and I've watched some other YouTube videos on it. So we're going to try and just take the top out of this, apparently. And I don't know about this one. I've never used this before, so I just got this in, but my goal is to get this thing out of there. I might have to take this whole thing apart, it looks like. I don't want to break it. So what I'll do is I'll use this, clean my stuff up, get my VHS transferred over to digital, and then I'll probably just resell this thing on eBay. Same price I had. Someone will want to use it, I'm sure, after I get it, but let's take it apart. Only 2 screws. I only see 2 screws. 2 screws right there. Take the top off. Not sure why it's not coming apart. The back side's coming off. Push this back in there. Well, this is something underneath this. Nope. I don't see any other screws, man. I'm not sure why it's not coming apart. Let's try prying this. There we go. There we go. Now the backside wanted to come off, but now it doesn't, huh? Not sure what's holding on there now. There we go. Okay. Top piece came off. There's this thing. So all I really wanted was the motor. Look at that. Lifts up. The thing's already all dirty inside there. So my goal is just to stick a tape on there. Like so. And rewind it. Huh. I should take this apart anyways. So what if it wants me to take it apart? Gotta get the middle one out of there. 5 screws. Oh, I got a scissors right here. Cut the label. You go get the razor blade. I am not a professional. I just get myself in these little projects and started video documenting stuff. Uh-oh. All right, yeah, so I have that tape upside down. The first time I took it apart. So I think what I want to do here is just take a reel off. And I put them on here. Is that what I'm going to do? Tighten it up. Just like so. Yeah, now I just got to plug her in. Should move over here a little bit. Got a little mess. Let's move this over here. That way I can get this thing plugged in. I'm just doing this on my living room floor. All right, plugged in. I don't know where the button is. There must be a button here somewhere. Some kind of a switch. Huh. One of these is going to start spinning. To find out where the switch is for it. Huh. Well, let's see. Oh, right here. Uh-oh, there it is. All right, found the switch. All right. The switch is right here. Looks like I just move out of the way for a bit. Let's try this. Look at that. So I think I'll do is I will just try to, uh-oh. You see, I don't know what I'm doing. So you're learning with me here. Just gotta rewind it one way. So I'm just want to rewind it one way, then I can get underneath there and clean all the mold out of the one reel. Maybe I should turn this around so you can kind of see what I got going on here. Surprised this thing doesn't spin a little faster. I should make a pull it up. I actually want to see if I'm getting anything clean, so I'm going to turn it this way so I can see on this side. Basically, I just bought this for the gears and the motor. Looks like I can just maybe put it right on there like that. Oh, look at that. Just gotta get this thing adjusted down then. There we go. That works out. So what you can see here it is cleaning. Let me get this a little adjusted here for you a little bit better. Turn my flashlight on. So I'm just pushing this button right now, and I'm using a screwdriver with some little bit of microfiber. But look at that reel, how it's cleaning up already as it winds up. So it's cleaning that mold off of that reel right now. Taking that mold and clean it over, and you'll start to see some mold on the bottom there. Yeah, see that? Building up. But you can see how it's cleaning that tape. So I'm just using this switch right here. And what I'll do is I'll get this one reel all the way out, unreeled. Look how it's cleaning that tape. It's working out pretty good. $20 little rewinder. See, it's starting to drag a little bit, looks like. All the mold on that though. So I don't want all that dusty mold stuff in my VCR. That's how I cleaned one of them already. Then I took a vacuum cleaner with a little bit of a hose and vacuumed all out of there. Alright, so it's at the end. So let me get this thing adjusted here. You can see all my videotapes. I need to go through and get them all cleaned up. Been in storage out in the garage forever. Look out, cat. Alright, so you can see all the dusty mold off of there. See all that stuff? So that stuff will get inside the VCR. So just take my little rag, wipe that off of there. I just had one of these old screwdrivers. I just taped in the back side, cut a little piece out of my rag. This was a brand new microfiber cloth. You can see the dirt on there. But now what I want to do is, since this is out, I want to take this reel and just get the mold that's in this reel cleaned up. And you can see that, how clean it is on the one side. I lost the tape there a little bit, but what I think I need to do is just swap sides with this now. Put this one there. Now that I got this cleaned up, so you want to get it all the way off so you can get a rag in there and clean up the reel itself. Because there's a lot of dirt in there. I'm just going to do the same thing again. Looks like there's another. See, I might have to hold it out a little bit. I want to make sure it's on the actual rag and not on the tape. And I might have to hold this out here this time. Uh-oh. So my question is, how do I get this back the other way? That's my dilemma now. It's not a fast forward feature on here. That kind of sucks. I might have to, probably better anyways. Reverse the polarity. I wonder if that'll work. I can't wind it up backwards. No. I'll definitely mess this thing up if I wind it up backwards, huh? That is my dilemma, dudes. How do I reverse the polarity? Huh. My question is, I wonder if I can just... I do believe... That's a light source. That looks like power. That's ground. So if I just reverse polarity here, would that work? I don't know. Guess we're going to find out. Go get a little wire snip. I cut them unequal lengths in case I want to tie it back together. Well, I don't think that one's right. Huh. I don't know how to reverse the polarity. I don't know what that one is. That's the same. It's a little transformer. Reverse these, right? I believe that's what I need to do, just reverse these. All right, so this should be one way. Let's see what way we got here. Damn it. That's counterclockwise. I reverse these. Should be clockwise. It is. All right. That's as simple as that. I don't have the switch in there anymore. Just this thing's never going back to a regular. Maybe it will. So what I want to do now is I want to go fast forward. So I have the switch polarity. Ah, fuck, am I doing this right again? Yeah, because this one needs to pull, right? There it is. So now I just gotta get this thing set again. So this is nice. I had this little thing where it could just sit on there. Now I gotta do it. I gotta hold it, looks like. So I'm gonna have to get this thing rolling. It should be already clean right there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Now I just pull this out and there it is. I got it in reverse right now. Just had to figure out how to reverse the polarity on that motor. So right now it is fast forwarding. So I'm cleaning the tape as it rolls up. You can see that. I'm just holding it with my hand right now. And it's right there. We're just getting rid of all this mold. So looks like the mold's on the outside of the tape. As it rolls in, the little microfibers kind of looks like wrap around the outside of the tape a little bit on the bottom. Just kind of pulls that mold off of there. If you played this like this, which is I tried to play one original like this, and it was there was no video. You could kind of hear some sound, but the video was all black screen. Sometimes you'd catch a little clip of some video, but it was horrible. So I had to take apart my VCR and clean the head with this microfiber and then vacuum it all out. So I watched some YouTube videos, and some people were doing kind of like what I'm doing. But like I said, I did a couple tapes in the VCR, but all that dust was getting in there. I didn't want to ruin my VCR because they don't make those things anymore. And this thing was 20 bucks on eBay. So basically I made my own little cleaner. There's probably another way. It looks like I can, no, that wouldn't work either. Oh, right up here. That might work. If I put I bet you that would work. This works though too, just holding it. So now I'm in the moldy part going the opposite direction. Once I get this thing all the way over, I will pull this reel out and clean it. Still looks kind of dirty in there, doesn't it? Oh, look at all that mold in there. Bunch of chunks falling down. I wish you can see that a little better. Chunks are falling down in there. Hopefully you can see it. I can't tell if you can or not. But getting close to the end, so I don't want to. You know, some people are using a dial switch. But you can see all the mold on this thing, if you can. Oh, that's a lot. Look at that off my fingers. Tape's looking a lot better. And then you can see some of the mold. Like right there, all that dust. Where are we at? Right there. See all that dust? So it's like a dusty mold type stuff. That's how you clean this thing. And again, I will take this reel off. Get my rag in there. Just give it a good swipe. See some dust in there. Now I want to rewind this. So I'm going to go back and reverse polarity again. And rewind this entire thing. So it'll be one last cleaning. I kind of want to, this has been dirty, so take this off. You can see I've cleaned some tapes, but there we go. There's a clean section. Yeah, this thing's ready to be replaced, but I think I get one more loop on it. Yeah, it's not too bad right there. So tape side, clean side. I'm going to put this in here. Looks like I can put it right on. I had it working before. Yeah, so then it's perfectly right on that microfiber. Now I have to reverse the polarity again here, so I just gotta black the black this time. Just twist it off. I could do a switch somewhere on here. And then we'll just start it right here. Oh, looks like the sounds like the screwdriver is hitting the. Yeah, the screwdriver is hitting. It didn't hit before. Why is it hitting this time? Weird. Did I do it right there? Where did I do this at? I swore I did it right there. Huh. Let's go. Oh, it's hitting this. That's what it's hitting. The little capacitor. Making all that noise. So there it is. My homemade VHS tape cleaner. Yeah, other people have more professional videos, but I'm just starting out. I just want to get these VHS tapes digitalized because They do degrade. I'm just a home do-it-yourselfer. I'm not going to pay $10, $15, $20 per tape. That'd be almost 200 bucks right there to get them cleaned up. I just bought this. You saw me right here take it apart, this video tape rewinder. Just make a cleaner. I mean, if I spent more time on this, I could probably make a little, drill a hole, put a little bolt up through there, then wrap the microfiber around a little bolt, and then put a switch in there to make my own if I want to. I mean, these wires work just fine for me, but you can see how it's working, getting it clean. I mean, compared to what it looked like before, I mean, this will play now. Like I said, I've seen some YouTubers, they use a little dial for the speed, so it doesn't just hit at the back there. Let's see here. If you look closely, you can see it cleaning. You can see the how it's getting the dusty mold, pulling it off the tape. Yeah, see how the microfibers grab the edges? So, just from an old tape rewinder, you saw me take it apart. Cuts a couple wires. If you're not comfortable doing this, I mean, by all means, they do make cleaners. But this thing's still recording.